What's up, y'all? It's your girl. Y'all already know. And so today, I've been thinking about certain things that have me whoa, like, am I in the light or am I in the dark? Like, which one is it? Or first of all, hold up, wait, just hold up, wait. Am I in the dark? Or am I in the light? Okay. So, in this little episode, which I'm not going to go past 5 minutes, I promise you, not even a minute or two or three or four or five or six, I don't know. But it's going to be quick and brief. So, second-hand, third-handed clothes, right? Well, I'm very thankful that I was raised that way. I was raised that way. Simple fact that where I come from, we don't really, we value things, but we're not materialistic things are not necessary. They are wanted, but they're not necessary, right? With time, I have grown to basically like material things, right? Because I started working, I started knowing how to get money and stuff like that. So with that came the more understanding on how my mother raised me, right? Single mother, my daddy was always around, problems between partners or whatever, but daddy was always around for me no matter what. He was there. When things hit the fan, we're there for each other, right? Anyways, we're here talking about second, third, fourth hand stuff, right? That we're able to go to different stores to obtain these things for a lower price, right? And that's a great thing. Whoever invented that is like, whoa, thank you so much. So, recently, there's different, perspectives on this, topic. Is it a bad thing or is it a good thing? Personally, I understand the spiritual side of things where it's the humor of a person being cling to the clothes and stuff like that, right? But, and, take away the but, and people are not desiring to basically share those things with different people, right? Or there's the shoe speculation of, oh, if you were to wear my shoes, you couldn't even walk a mile with my shoes. Actually, I can, because these shoes were I don't even know, very cheap, and I got them at Goodwill, and very cheap and very comfy, and I could for sure walk a mile on that, So to me, it's a good thing. Now, if you're talking, it all depends on the perspective of the individual and their expectations, right? Because I know people that have very expensive shoes, but they're very uncomfortable, but they still wear them. There's clothes that are super, super expensive, but it's very uncomfortable to wear. In my opinion, in my experience, second, third, fourth hand stuff is cheaper. And obviously, I'm not going to wear something if it's not comfortable. Period. I might get rid of it, and then the person who wears it may be comfortable for them. Right? So, don't believe everything you hear talking about, I need to do this, this, and that. I gotta wear this, this, and that. I gotta buy all these expensive brands to look my part and blah, blah, blah. It's a whole bunch of nonsense. Clothes doesn't make you who you are. Accessories don't make you who you are. It's your essence. It's your essence. We are the mannequin in real skin and bone that make the clothes, accessory, shoes, purses, weave, everything look good, regardless of the price. So don't feel bad going to second, third, fourth, fifth clothes stores to get these stuff. And remember, what you think about and what you give energy and thought to is what becomes your reality. So, what is your focus? Are you focusing on the bad things or good things? Are you creating a rainbow out of your life? Or are you creating, what are you creating? Whatever you're creating, just make sure it's pure. And I guarantee you, you're gonna be good. Okay, period. Nails. Angelina Jolie, she's a beautiful woman. And in a lot of her movies, this beautiful woman doesn't wear makeup, doesn't wear fake nails, doesn't even wear polish. It's the essence. It's her essence that makes her like she's the scene. It's not even about, oh, when I pull up, it's movie time. Nah. You as a human being, we are the scene. Everything else is extra. We're part of the scenery. We're together in it, you know? So don't ever disqualify or don't feel discouraged if you're shopping at garage sales or Goodwills or thrift stores. No, you know, because I could be the richest person in the world. I'm gonna still go to these stores. Because if you think about it, I'm gonna talk about my perspective, right? Because now that I think about it, I'm gonna be enjoying this French chocolate curler from Dunkin' and my glass of milk, because this is actually like, I didn't have my dessert. I already had my meal for the day, so I'm about to have like a little, sweet, not, I have like, now that I think about it, growing up, and started in middle school, I would wear cute stuff, right? Different. People would be like, where did you get that? And I'll be like, I don't know. My mama got it for me. My mommy got it for me. My mom got it for me. I don't know. Girls would look at me like, lying ass bitch. Like, they wasn't saying it, but like, I've always been the type of person that I am today. I literally see right through it. I read body language. I read everything like that. So, like, I would like, they wouldn't believe me. They thought that I would be like lying to them, and I didn't want to tell them where I was getting the stuff from, And, but I will always have something different, something unique, right? I got it at the thrift store. If you go to the mall, all the things that are on trending, popular, guess what? You're not gonna be the only one rocking that. You really not. It happened to me a few times. Can you turn it down a little bit? It happened to me a few times where I would show up to school and be like, oh my gosh, she's wearing the same thing as me. And they'll make me feel some type of way, like I don't like if like, not that I didn't like it, but it just felt like you know. And then wearing things for the thrift store that obviously they're either discontinued or not a lot of people have the stuff that you have on. It's like, to me, that's what's popping. That's cool, you know. And so at the time, I have never, like, I don't know, like, my mindset was a little bit not like developed like it is now, because I've never been ashamed of going to garage sailing or going thrift shopping or going straight to the racks at the stores. Nah, because that's how I was raised, right? I was never the type to be wearing what's trending or what's popular, like following like like I was always doing like my own thing, you know. So where am I going with this? Don't feel ashamed of being different and like saving your money, budgeting, you know, like really not like splurging excessively to the point where it's like, dang, like I'm going broke trying to, you know, live accordingly to somebody else's lifestyle. Because at the end of the day, you're really not pleasing yourself. And I'm doing this video mainly for like the younger generations that are like, you know, growing and stuff, and think that it's their parents' responsibility to like accommodate them to their desires and wants and wishes that are super out of like very expensive. It's like, for what? Like, it's not gonna, if it's not making you any better, you know, and it's obviously not gonna like make your parents or help your parents in that financial peace of mind, or you know, you're gonna make them feel like a little bit stressed out because now they have to, you know, like, I don't know, like just be more considerate to your parents, your whoever is like taking care of you, because you know, yeah, money comes and goes. But over the years, I've learned that you need to learn how to like value and appreciate your hard work and dedication. And like really love your money, you know, and like value your money, because at the end of the day, like money is really just like literally like a piece of paper. Like literally, you know, it's the same thing. You know, it costs money to make money. But again, it's a recyclable thing. Like I could go to a forest, to the Amazon, and get me a tree and make you know what I mean? It's that easy. But you cannot be splurging money easily like that, because then it loses money. It loses its value, right? And now that I'm putting these pieces together, that makes sense why, like, not like things happened the way it happened, right? And you know, things got more complicated because we needed change to occur so that we could like grow and like develop and like create new things and new systems and stuff like that. So, it's not a bad thing, you know, it's just the intentions behind it, your perspective on each individual that sees the reason and what's happening in the motions, and it's not gonna stop. It's only gonna keep on developing and unraveling faster and faster and faster and faster, till only God knows when will be the day that it's done and over with. But until then, game on, have fun, and be nice. And if you're not nice and you have nothing to say nice, then don't say it. I'm not saying you're not going to have an attitude, because I have a lot of attitude. But, you know, with power comes great responsibility. Like Spider-Man said, with great power comes great responsibility. So those that know Y'all know what I'm talking about. And those that don't know, drop your comments if you got any questions. Bye.